somebody mentioned to me, it was just yesterday, it was like, oh, well, Josh Taylor's the undisputed champion, and something about, it was something along those lines. It was something of course he is. Oh, okay.
Not disputing that.
Yeah, not disputing that. But when it comes to attractions in the United States of America, he means nothing other than to the diehard fans. And that's no knock on Taylor, because I think he's a very, very good fighter. You know, and he's big in his country in Scotland, and I'm sure that he's sold out venues over there. But it's a different world in the United States, because I guarantee you, Saturday night we'll have an upwards over 15,000 people here at this venue. And I promise you, I can assure you, if there's 100 people in the entire venue who even know who he is, I'll be surprised. And I'm pretty confident that out of that 100 people, half of them will be my staff, the Showtime people, the camera people, the production people, and then a few of the fans in the venue. They might even know who he is in the United States. And that's no knock on him or his promoter or anything that he's done, because again, he's a tremendous fighter. But when it comes to U.S. and having that becoming an attraction, it's different. It's different. That's why the biggest fighters, the biggest British fighters, have found a way to come over here and build their name so they can become global attractions. And it's a big difference.
Yeah, without a doubt, Tank is one of the few fighters that put sellout arenas. And Josh Taylor did take a shot at Tank Davis fighting for the WBA World title instead of the Super Champ. Do you take any offense to that?
No, not at all. That's just him just being probably upset or something for whatever reason. But it's, again, we ain't got nothing but respect for what he's accomplished, and no knock. We're doing what we're doing. And again, if Tank didn't have a title or one or two titles, and I'm gonna go even a step further. Another guarantee, out of the 15,000 people that we're gonna have here tomorrow night, most of them couldn't even tell you what kind of champion Tank is, what kind of champion he has been, and for that matter, really, who is Mario Barrios? They don't know, and they don't care. All that matters is that this guy, he's been the face of our culture, and our the younger generation have gravitated towards him because he gives them exactly what they want to see, and that's on a consistent basis, and they don't mind paying their money to come see him.
Yeah, 23 knockouts out of 24 fights. If he's able to beat Mario Barrios, the hardcore fans are going to demand that fight, between Tank and Josh Taylor.
Tank, think about how dumb this sounds. Tank he just fought at 130 pounds in his last fight. And he's taking a risk by jumping up 2 weight classes and fighting, again, a very dangerous guy. So let's flip the script here for a second, since we okay, that's kind of like saying we use T.O. for an example. That's like he moving up to welterweight, fighting Keith Thurman or Sean Porter. Okay, are they gonna criticize him for doing that?
Definitely not.
And are they gonna be talking about, well, if he beat him, then he should be fighting Earl Spence? There's only a 12-pound difference. Tank's moving up 10 pounds. What's the difference? You know what I'm saying? Again, it's just nonsense. It's a wonderful opportunity. He wanted to move up 2 weight classes and fought a very dangerous guy, young, undefeated guy, Mario Barrios. And again, he should be commended for doing that. Not talking about why he ain't fighting Josh Taylor. The kid just fought at 130 pounds in his last fight against Leo Santa Cruz. Come on.
Just being unbiased and when asking this question, should he be successful and get the WBA title? I think people want to know whether or not he would consider staying at 140, or if it was just sort of a one-off and then he'd eventually go back down, maybe even to 135, because there's a lot of guys there that we would love to see him fight. So do you kind of know where
he will not be campaigning at 140?
Okay.
I can clear that up.
I think that's just ultimately what everybody wants to know.
Yeah, no, he's not campaigning at 140. It's an opportunity. If a big fight comes about and it makes sense, we're going to go for it. But Tank is a 30, 35 pounder.
Yeah.
And we're going to fight everybody that we can. Can't fight everybody tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Got a lot of these guys up one by one. And that's exactly what we're going to do.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else